Welcome back, friends. You know, working out with your kids on TikTok, that's cute and everything, but kids have specific needs when it comes to fitness and when it comes to training. So today we have the awesome trainer, author, and dad, Brent Bishop. He is joining us today along with his handsome son, Brayden, everybody. And you're going to show us the ways that we should be exercising with our teen, right?
Exactly. Look, Kimberly, we all know what this is.
They all have one of those.
I mean, he's active, but I got to pull him away from this, and it's difficult sometimes.
Yes.
Very difficult. So we want to, turn screen time into lean time, as I like to say.
I like that.
So we're all born with 7 different primal movements, they're called. Squat, lunge, push, pull, bend, twist, and gait.
Okay.
So my belief is there are 3 to 4 main ones that kids should really get that foundation down.
Okay.
It's going to be better performance, less injury risk, and they're going to do things properly and build on that foundation.
And these are things they can do at home. They don't require weights, right? Just their bodies.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So you ready to demo these?
Yep. Do I have a choice?
All right, do you have a choice? So the first one is a squat. So again, simple exercise, but often done incorrectly. So Bray's going to go into a squat. You're going to go a little wider with your feet. Yeah, put the hands out so you're counterbalancing your hips going backwards. We're going to sink back with the hips. So he's putting the weight in his heels, keeping that posture nice and tall. Look up, look up. There we go. Let's do a couple reps there.
Good job, Brayden.
So what you don't want to do is you don't want to go onto your, let your knees go forward. Right. Put the weight on your toes. You're going to put undue stress on the knee joint. So really important to, again, it's very transferable to many different sports and just even just day-to-day life.
Yeah, and it's a work in your entire lower body.
Lower body, exactly.
Okay, so we do some squats.
We do some squats and we get into the lunge. So let's get right leg forward. Yeah. So you want to drop down again with a lunge all the way through the heel. Stack that knee above the ankle. We're going to come right down. Yeah, you got to get that nice full range of motion. Again, we're hitting the glutes, hamstrings, quads. This transfers to running, to jumping, to all these, even in the playground, right? All these things that the kids
Brayden, are
do.
you feeling the burn?
Yeah.
Feeling a little bit of the burn there?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
So another one that's commonly done incorrectly with adults as well as kids is just the hinge. So knowing to hinge from your hips, so you're going to bend forward. Okay, you want to keep that low back engaged. So he's hinging forward, you get a little lower. Yeah, and now we're going to go into a pull. So you're drawing your shoulder blades together, squeezing those blades together. We don't want to get into a rounded position where your back's like this, right? So you want to make sure you're getting that low back engaged, keep that spine nice and straight.
But what I love is you're not using weights. This is all just their body weight. I love that.
And it's the best way to learn, before you start to put a load on, learn it correctly first, build on that, and then you can start to add a load.
Because then you can injure yourself with weights if you don't have that forearm down first. Okay, doing great. Doing great, Brayden.
You got one more?
You got
Let's go into the twist. So again, very transferable to baseball, to golf, to all those types of things. So you're going to pivot on that foot and move your hips. Again, a lot of the power comes from the hips. It's not just through the core, so it's everything. Yeah, there we go. He's a baseball player.
I was going to say, you look like a baseball player, mister.
Very good, very good.
Is that your favorite sport, baseball?
It's one of his favorite for sure.
Oh, one of your favorite. How many do you play?
I play soccer, and I did play basketball before.
Track and field?
Yeah, track and field.
I want to hang out with you, Brayden.
Yeah, he's active.
Yeah.
I got to stay active to keep up with this kid.
Exactly, exactly. And this is something, all of these moves are things that are good for people of any age.
Absolutely.
They really are.
Yeah.
And another thing that's important is, Brent, is what they're eating, what they're putting in their bodies. And for me, I feel like that's more of a struggle even than getting them moving.
It's just, are you a mother?
Yes, I am.
So
I have 2 teenagers, and they're very active. They're in sports, but they like their Chick-fil-A. I'm not going to lie.
Right, and when kids are young, I mean, you can attest to this, they can be picky eaters. They like the crunchy, they like the mac and cheese, they like the sweets.
The
they
fried.
Like exactly, breads and all these things. The problem is a lot of these things do not contain enough protein. And when kids are developing, they need to get adequate protein.
They do.
And I always caution to parents not to give your kids the same protein supplements that you take yourself.
That was my question. You brought some examples along with you today, because it's easy for us to just grab a protein bar or a protein shake, but that's not necessarily what our kiddos need.
Exactly, and I like to, obviously you want to get natural sources of protein for sure, but what I like about, so this is a brand called Healthy Heights, kids protein. It's designed specifically for kids.
I love that.
The right portion size. It also contains vitamins and minerals that you can essentially ditch that multivitamin that you give your kids.
Oh, good, because they don't like swallowing those.
They don't.
If they're like in gummy form, they can handle that.
That's a little easier.
Yeah.
But the beauty of this is you don't just have to have shakes. You can make it. You can amp up the protein content in baking. So muffins, pancakes, things that they already eat.
great idea.
You kind of just sneak it in there, and it tastes great actually as well. So Braden has it every day.
You gotta trick him.
Yeah.
Braden, do you get a lot of protein in your diet? Well, you're playing all those sports, so obviously
you need it for recovery. You need it for proper development. 15 to 20 grams is enough.
My
you don't want to go too. And again, you want to spread it out throughout the day. You don't want to cram all the protein in one meal.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is just eat the rainbow, as they say, right?
Yes,
very important. Healthy gut is really important. 70% of our immune system resides in the gut. So if you have a healthy gut, healthy digestive system, you're going to increase your immunity as well. Another product that I really like that actually tastes great, I actually have it myself as well.
Happy Tummies.
Happy Tummies, yeah. Prebiotic, probiotic with 4 grams of sun fiber. And again, this is going to help really the health of your digestive system, boost your immunity and regularity. Kids sometimes can get stomach aches and things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, these are such wonderful tips. I so appreciate y'all being here today.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking a little time off of school, Braden. I asked him earlier, I said, what's more fun, being at school or being here on TV? And he said, school.
In the playground. That's the part of the school that he likes.
Playground and lunch. That's more fun. But again, thank y'all so very much.
Are you going to bust out some squats for us right now?
Well, during the break, absolutely. I'll be doing all of those squats during the break. They can find you on social media, on Instagram. Your handle is I Am Bishop.
You got it.
And then your website, IamBishop.com.
You got it.
And we will post all of this also on our Facebook page, Watch Daytime. Gentlemen, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great job, Braden. Thank you so much.
All right,
and we will
let's do
see
some
you
squats.
guys after the break. I'm going to squat right now.
Here we
Can't
go.
wait to get started.